So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Great Compliments. They've got Kobe. Duncan is out there with James. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Iverson in at the point. Here's James following the bucket by the 2000s team.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
A drive. Oh!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Harden. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Tries it for 9. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. James has got his second bucket.
And LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there. Pretty sick. Slicing up the defense that time.
That's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Kobe. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's been money from that range.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rim for it to consider foul. Now they rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
First trip to the free throw line for him this one. 2 shots. First one falls for him. Wade, he's checked in for James Harden. And both free throws good for Durant.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
LeBron James on the way. No good with the wing jump. Here is Howard. And that's going to be a turnover. They call it for 8 seconds. Team with the ball. Shot from the top of the key. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Hangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 5.
So much attention on James. He's able to get into a teammate. That's a great look.
Howard kicks to James. Over Duncan. And James gets it to go on the assist by Howard.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
The tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Howard. And this one.
Not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great position.
Here's Shaq. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's KD. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Look at KD mid-range jumper. It's automatic.
James has a 2-pointer. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He has 6. And so Curry will bring it up with the 2010s team. They trail by 1. And that one good.
Monster down low. So far, both teams switching heads. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice rhythm.
The 2000s team with the ball. Nash kicks to Wade. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Harden. And a jam by Harden.
Up in the dime there for Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
107 left in the first. Nash outside. Pass to Wade. Plenty of space. It's Wade again missing. Wade's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And the points coming for them now, Craig and Bunchen.
Yeah, we're seeing what a high team offense is crushing look like.
Defense knows Giannis demands 100% effort, but he's still managing to carve them up.
Nash the pass to Carter. Over Anthony. And it's Carter missing. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. They're leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Nash with no one around. He knocks down the 3-ball.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
And here's Anthony for 3. Steve Nash with the rebound. Wade against Harden. Now, here's Wade. The layup missed. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Even with a hand in his face, that means Giannis is in a good rhythm on that particular shot.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The 2010s team leads by 7. Hope that things start in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 2010s team.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Napkins right now. Anthony out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Rose, and it's Harden, and it's Davis in the 5. Here's James. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. That one good for 2.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Anthony finds Davis. From down in the low post. It goes. Davis has got the lead back up to 9 now for the 2010s team. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sustained greatness of LeBron James is just something when you take a step back and truly marvel at. He truly has been witnesses to something special.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. And it's Rose with the ball for the 2010s team. Here's Harden. Misses off the left iron. And here's the 2000s team. They trail by 7. And Kobe gets it to go.
And a nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Let's go. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Iverson dishes to Duncan. Takes it off the glass.
He just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
So timeout called here. The first for the 2010s team.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage and maximize every possession.
Feel good as a coach coach, if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the 2010s team making a change here. Wade's checked in.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic gauge, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Anthony in the corner over Duncan. Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Leonard. And now it's an 8-point 2010s team lead. Iverson gets to Kobe. From range, Kobe throws it.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
And here's Anthony from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now Wade, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And his shot is good. Wade's got the lead up to 10 now for the 2010s team.
Excellent use in the mid-range area. You know that's one of his favorite shots.
Here's Iverson. Hits from the high post. Iverson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, looking into the gaps in the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands. And Kawhi finishes that possession.
James, the pass to Iverson. That's tipped. The kick out to LeBron. A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. Here's O'Neal. A short one's on the money. 6 points for him.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. That shot is over. Nice D from Duncan. The 2000s team with the ball. 9-point game. Shots good by Kobe.
Guys, he's got a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Drops in the tray. And the 2010s team leads by 9.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
And Davis sends it inside. And he pulls in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Timeout call for the 2000s team. A different look for the 2010s team. Kevin Durant's checked in for Anthony. Ball comes in for Wade. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Rose. Then for the 2000s team, Yao. He's checked in for O'Neal. Arnett comes in for Duncan. And Paul Pierce is subbed in for LeBron. Outside Durant, fires for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The 2000s team making a switch here. Nash is checked in.
Substitution for the 2000s team, Steve Nash.
The 2010s team on deep. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Curry. Rebound by Yao. 1:04 left to play here in the half. To the left wing. There's Nash with the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Davis bring the ball up for the 2010s team. The shot's good from Paul.
Nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
Nash right side. And Garnett with the slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up.
So dynamic. Paul Durant showing his versatility with that dish.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, good job
It's his first one from the line. Free throw for the Bryant. A different look for the 2010s team. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Paul. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Here's Anthony. Rebound by Young. To the inside. Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
From about 16. And 80 the bucket on the assist by Curry. 80's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. For these are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots. And the first one comes. The 2000s team making a switch here. Bryant hits them both. And so it's the 2010s team with it. They lead by 11. Here's LeBron. And he nails the buzzer beater.
With one eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
It's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so that's the end of the first half. The 2010s team out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So with Wade on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Duncan out there with LeBron James. And there's Bryant, and it's Nash, and it's O'Neal. And the 5 down low. Wade finds James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint, he gets pinballed around. He gets that contact and finds free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. Allen Iverson's checked in for Bryant. That one is no good.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James is just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. You truly have been witnesses to something special.
LeBron James. Nash has gone 2 of 3 from the field. LeBron kicks to Wade. Tries it from 19. They get it again. Here's Howard. And the layup is good. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the strip of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
Duncan misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Wade passes to James. Nice D from Duncan.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the whiskey.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now a timeout call by the 2010s team. A different look for the 2010s team. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And so James will bring it up for the 2010s team. Outside Leonard. Over LeBron. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by James. And that's 11 points for Leonard.
And another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's LeBron. Steve Nash making his last shot. Curry kicks to James. Back to Curry. Over Iverson. And Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Duncan.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one one in.
Howard with it. Passes it to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Harden's got 6.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Anderson, no luck. Right, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And the strength of Leonard really undeniable, showcasing it to the defense right there.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for the 2010s team. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for James. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for James Harden. Here's Shaq. He's got 6. Got a piece of it. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and a jam by Westbrook.
Rocket fuel there. So explosive. Westbrook's a one-man wrecking crew.
The 2000s team with the ball. They trail by 14. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. That one tries for 8 points for him.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. One free throw for the opposing team. Now, you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. The goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call. That's a buzz. That's a buzz.
And no one in the NBA, thank you.
2000's team. Yachting.
Paul Pierce. Kobe Bryant.
Nowitzki, that's for 2. Releases from the wing and throws it.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense. And that allows him to find
Anthony right side. Over Yao. Rebound by Yao. And here's the 2000s team. 9-point game. The shot by McGrady, no good. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of being superb at putting himself in a position there to block the shot.
Kobe passes to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Nowitzki's got his second basket.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
This shot by Kobe, no good. And so it's the 2010s team with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shots good by Anthony.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Here's Kobe after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Bryant gets the target from 18 feet. Bryant's got 22. Now it's all about goal by the 2010s team. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important. They want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Rhodes following the basket by Kobe Bryant. That bucket in no time at all. Durant's got 11.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
McGrady against LeBron. No good there. Good D by Howard. Down low. Yep, that one goes in there. And now an 11-point 2010s team lead.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
And here's Bryant for 3. That one, no good. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. To the middle. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
CP3 with that forwards of all time, one of the best passers of all time. Truly understands where everything is at all times.
The 2000s team with the ball, trailing by 13 and taken away by Paul. Moving it up, LeBron with it. He's picked up by James. And here's the 2000s team. He is all gas and no break. James caps off a beautiful fast break. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the 2010s team. A 19-foot shot. LeBron with the bucket. And the 2010s team leads by 13. LeBron's getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Outside, Kobe, a three ball. Offensive rebound, get out. Missed inside.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a buddy like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Anthony. And it's Bryant with the rebound. The 2000s team with the ball.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Pass the ball. Takes the three. It's good. This time it's Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. James cooking for James.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Henderson. And the call on the shot that sets in the line. That one on Rose. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 2010s team?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paid off.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there dropping dime after dime.
O'Neal's checking 3 out. Now a timeout call by the 2010s team.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
They're not just there to pump up or to discipline the players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines. You get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. KD with the bucket.
Yeah, pull out your dictionary, look up the term pure scorer. You might see a picture of one Kevin Durant.
The drive by Iverson. And Durant sends it back. And it's not foul. They say the cross touch by Durant. The 2010s team on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. They lead by 7. A nice shot by KD.
It's just going to be so tough if you draw the assignment to guard Kevin Durant. You've got great position, you body him up, and it still doesn't prevent him from putting 25 on you.
Anthony on the way. James covered. Here's Westbrook. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. It's an 11-point 2010s team lead. Here's Iverson. Sweet little floater. Iverson's got 8 points in the quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is. Love his shot selection, good at taking quality shots, whether he's defended or open. He knows how to knock those down.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great range.
And the 2010s team making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Here's Iverson. Here's the drive. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Deep 2 from Anthony. They get the rebound. And Leonard gets it to go. Agreed. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the 2000s team. It's a 14-point game. Hits it from downtown.
No way he's going to pass that shot. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out of it.
Good. And Curry gets the assist.
Well, lots of years of service from Melo and a great play there with the contact.
Iverson passes to James. It's the three-point bomb.
James, I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
Curry on the wing. Over Iverson. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the opening team, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Gets the first. That brings them within single digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The 2000s team with the ball. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Pierce.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing. At the line for your 2010s team, Russell Westbrook.
He drops the first one. That stretches their lead to 8.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 9-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Carter with the 3. A shot that time, not on target. So the 2010 team wins it. Some good competition with the hometown advantage.